minutes to win it today, but there was still a lot of tension out there late on. How did you see it?
That there was tension later on. So it was again, we needed mentality today in a different fashion maybe than the few times before. But we always knew how difficult of a game this would be, let alone if you have proper preparation time. But if you played your third game in less than 7 days against your rivals, and then you know that the second half could be very tough, and that's why I made my lineups throughout the week as I did, for the players to be ready for this one, because this was the most intense from the three. We knew this before, and you could see how well we can play if we are fresh. First 45 minutes, unbelievable, the way we played. But the second half was more difficult because of Everton, of course, but also because we ran a bit out of energy, but we didn't run out of mentality.
Those 4 changes that you made shows the strength of the squad that you have. How pleasing is it then to come through these 3 intense games with 3 victories?
Yeah, but yeah, this is also the reason why teams like us, Chelsea, all the ones that are playing in Europe need a squad like this, because you need to play so many games. So it's not an excuse. We have to accept it as it is. But we do have had some issues with Alexander Isak not training for 4 months. McAllister missing out a lot. Now I can go on and on and on, but the good thing is I do have the options to rotate throughout the week, and the ones that played 3 times 90 are Virgil, Ibu, Mo, Ryan and Dom, the ones that are used to this intensity at this level, and again they showed up really good.
We'll be seeing them on Tuesday.
I can tell you now, you won't be seeing them on Tuesday now. Yeah. If that's any help for Southampton, then they already know.
Just ask you about Ryan, because obviously a great goal and assist, but it just feels like week in, week out, he's turning in just really consistent performances.
Yeah, as he did last season. So I think it's for every player the same. You need a team around you to show how good you are. And I know we have a lot of good players, like just mentioned. And Ryan, both goals were similar area that we attacked with, first with Ryan, second time with Hugo, with the pace these two have. And like I said, first half it was a joy to watch. Although we got a little bit of a warning just before halftime when maybe they were first shot on target, I'm not sure, but and second half you could see. That's always the difficult thing of conceding the 2-1. If you're already 2-0 up, then you're a bit in doubt maybe. Normally we're not in doubt. Normally we always just keep on attacking. But yeah, I've said enough about our schedule now and that reason. But again, I think we had better chances to score the third than they had to score the second.
I'm with Ryan. I think he said in an interview on TV that you're giving him a bit more freedom to get forward more this season. He actually didn't score a Premier League goal last season. He's got 2 already this. With the goal and assist today, he's showing his quality in the final third as well. And can you sort of tell us about that plan to get him forward a bit more?
I think this is the evolution of a team. You should constantly try to do different things. You try to keep what's really good, but yeah. Other teams try to adjust to us as well, so we need to constantly evolve. Is that the right word? Evolve. And apart from that, we have different players now than we had last season. So sometimes you adjust a little bit also by the quality of the players you have now compared to the ones we had last season. So yes, he has I wouldn't say freedom, but he has the moments that he can help the attack. But that has a lot to do with the way the other team presses and the way, yeah, it's this long story, but so yeah, he has a bit more freedom. Yeah.
Mike? Maybe a silly question with a 100% record, but would you like your team to manage games any better, or is that kind of impossible with the intensity of Premier League football?
No, I think we manage the game really well, but we don't manage some moments really well. So this was also the thing I said before the game. There's a lot to like, but we have to understand that a moment can change momentum. And this is what happened against Bournemouth, where we're 2-0 up, was our game, but a silly trick. We conceded 2-1. The set pieces against Newcastle, conceding just before half-time against Atletico Madrid when we played so well also in the first half. So we have to understand that we have to understand that that a moment can change a game. No matter how well you play, no matter what you do, always fight for those moments. And this is where we can improve a little bit, but we managed the game in general really well. I don't think they had any chance after they scored the 2-1. But it always feels a bit difficult if you're only 2-1 up.
Hi, Arne, can I please ask you one more question about Ryan? He's picked up 2 goals and 2 assists yet, and that's far better than last season. And he seems to be so comfortable in this more advanced role in possession. You've never substituted him in all the games. I think that says a lot. Can you just tell me about his development recently and also about his personality, because he seems never to want to be in the spotlight?
No, maybe not off the pitch, but on the pitch he does like the spotlight. But the thing is that I was planning to take him off after 60 minutes, but then we conceded a goal. And I think he took the spotlights mainly because of his attacking things he does. But I also see, and maybe you guys as well, how much he runs off the ball, how many times he's there to help out Connor when he's in a 2v1 situation, and the same for Dominic Szoboszlai, the amount of sprints they make to help Connor, but a bit Mo Salah as well, because of that we can leave Mo a bit more forward and get the best out of Mo also. So yeah, he's done very well, and now it's been maybe a bit more in the spotlight because he has these goals and assists, but even if he wouldn't have had that, he would have still played really well. But it's also nice that after 6 games there's something more positive than there is last season.
Another goal for Hugo today. There's obviously a lot of talk about Alexander Isak the last few weeks, but how impressed have you been with Hugo so far in his all-round game as well as his goals?
No, of course impressed, but to the extent that we knew what we brought in. So like any other team in this league, every team has 2 number 9s. You can see this at Everton today as well. We have 2 number 9s of excellent quality, like our competitors have as well. And now it's really a good thing because Hugo is definitely not ready, coming from a different league, to play 3 times 90 minutes in this space, in the way we play, because we have a high intense game. We constantly try to press. When the ball is out of play, our goalkeeper tries to start the play fast instead of taking a minute. So it's a high-paced game we try to play. And Alex is, as we all know now, because I've said it so many times, and I think this was out in the open before as well. He's only trained 2 weeks with a team where he didn't do for 4 months. So to have 2 now is definitely necessary. And every top Premier League team has 2 great number 9s, and we as well.